Hey y'all, it's your girl J2J. So I wanted to talk about black businesses. Okay. So and I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I felt like it was, God speaking to me because I ended up watching one of the live streams that I'm subscribed to. They did a live stream. Well, I think it was actually a Google Hangout because it was like it was a lot of channels, but it was on Angel IKYG. It was on his channel, and this was just a snippet. But they were talking about black businesses, and it was a great hangout. Like, go check it out. Some things I agree with, some things I didn't, but either way it goes, it was great to see so many different points of views from black people. It was wonderful. But there was the one point in the video where they had spoke about, black businesses and what should be happening as far as putting those into action. And one of them had to say, which I understood where he was coming from. He had said that he feels like the problem with black businesses, he thinks that's a lot of the time oversimplified because it's always people saying, well, if the black man is tired of the white man and what he's doing, why don't you go out and, start your own business? And he said, he made it his point to say, he encourages, this was New Possibilities. He said he made it his point to say, I encourage black businesses and entrepreneurship and things like. He said he's not against any of that, but he feels like it'll be oversimplified by phrases like slogans, like, do it yourself or, get it done and things like this. Because then they brought up a point where they said immigrants come into this country and they setting up stores on a block and it's only their people going into their stores. Because that's what no. If that's the Arabian store on the block, I'm Arabian, guess where I'm going? I'm going to that corner store because those are my people in there. So they were speaking about how there needs to be that unity. And he was feeling like, okay, people say that all the time, but it's not that easy to just, let me do this. And he felt like the speaking on the immigrants, he feels like a lot of the time that is overdone because he said many of them come into this country with resources and education. And I don't want to disagree with him because I think, like I said, I think they all had a lot of valid points. But I would say, I think it's really just that unity that they have amongst their races. They know, look, we're unified. You know what I'm saying? So come on, let's put our money to whatever we got and let's put this business into action. You know what I'm saying? Let's see this through. Let's get the work done. So, and Malcolm X even said, he said, you want to complain about everything that the white man has done, yet you still want to go to the white man and say, can I get a job? Can I have some reparations? And you don't want to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to college for business. I graduate, this year, and I'm going to college for business and psychology. That's going to be my little side hustle. But I would definitely like to do something with business. On top of the fact that it is just, there should be more black businesses. Black business is just something I'm interested in. I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? Just, signing paycheck. Anyway, moving on. So I think that, and where it comes from is the support. You know what I'm saying? It comes, all these other races are getting the support that they need. If I open a corner store on this block, will you come into my corner store? Yes. If you're Arabian, right? So am I. So you already know I'm coming into the store. Like, they're not going to buy from anybody else but them. You know what I'm saying? Because we're unified. The Jedi did a video sometime back talking about how, I think it was a store in Brooklyn. Some Hispanics had opened up a store in Brooklyn, and there was all these, how did that go? They opened up a store in Brooklyn, which, Brooklyn, a lot of it is, predominantly Hispanic. And these Arabians moved in, and they tried to put a store in, and it shut down almost immediately because nobody was going to the store. We already have our Hispanic corner store, and that's where we're going. So to see something through and to have the support that you need to go into it, that's where it is. But with many of us, it comes that, oh, well, I would like to do it, but, there comes the license and you think you want to have your plan in place. Are you opening a business? You know what I'm saying? Because we do need more black-owned businesses, and I'm not ashamed to say that. It's not taken away from nobody else's hustle. We just want to make sure we have something going for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So when the New Possibilities was saying, that he thinks that is oversimplified. I understood what he meant, but at the same time, that shouldn't be a reason. I'm not saying that he said it is. This is just me speaking. I don't think that should be a reason, because many of us will try to use it as an excuse. Well, it's not that easy to, open a business. Okay, well, we know that. But once you have the drive, all the money and license and all that comes later. You have to have that mindset. Yes, this is what I'm going to do, not only for me, but for my people. Heck yeah, my block could use a freaking corner store. And why not have it be a black-owned corner store? You know what I'm saying? We have enough Arabian corner stores to last 20 years. And we appreciate the Arabians and we love them. However, we want to bring ourselves in so that our people are seeing us do our thing, so it encourages them to do their thing. So, and then we're encouraging each other, and we're doing what we need to do, and we're coming up. You know what I'm saying? Because white supremacy could be shut down. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm not talking negatively about white people, because many of them don't even know that white supremacy is happening. I talk to many of them, and we're able to have civil conversations. But the thing is, they don't know. They're like, "What are you talking about?" Like, honest. They're being truthful. They're being truthful to me. And they're saying that I'm sorry, I don't see any racial difference in America. And they say that honestly to me, so I can respect that. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not really being perpetrated on them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you want to understand that, and at the same time make sure you're taking white supremacy down. You know what I'm saying? Because once there's supremacy, there's going to be problems, because that means somebody's up here and the rest of us are down there, and that's not going to work. You understand what I'm saying? And people get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? As Malcolm X said, you want to complain about, what the white man is doing, yet you want to go in and still, can I have a job from you? Can I get some reparations? You have to be making sure, once you're really ready to complain about something, you got to make some changes. You know what I'm saying? For starters, maybe you're like, you know what? If we don't have enough black-owned business, and you want to go to college for business, just because you could be the one to, like I said, step in and encourage the rest of your people. You know what? Maybe I should go back to school for business and get a little business, even if it's just a food truck. Let me be down here on my block every day, discounts to all the black kids, and give it. Okay, maybe not only the black kids. I can't. The lawyer said that could be perceived as racist. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, you just want to make sure you don't want to have any excuses for something. Once you notice there's a problem, but then you still want to, I guess it is what it is. I tried. It didn't. No, you want to see it through. Especially with entrepreneurship. We know entrepreneurship can be difficult, but once you know this, not only do I want this to happen, this is what needs to happen. So you want to put the plan into motion and move forward. Because it's not just about you. It's about encouraging all the other people in your community, just like other races are doing. Because like they said in the video, immigrants are coming here and they're doing what they need to do. The resources and the money or not. They're getting together with their families. And they're saying, look, I think we need to get the little blueprint going. I think we should open up a few corner stores on this block. Will y'all support me if I'm going in? Heck yeah, we're going to support you. Are you Pakistani? Am I? Of course. So what are you asking me that for? They have each other's backs. And you see that. You go into an Arabian store and you won't see an Arabian. Tell me. I asked somebody, have you ever went into an Arabian store and not seen another Arabian? And somebody says yes, I'll show you a person who is a liar. I will show you that. Once you go in, the whole place is Arabians. That's it. There's nobody behind the counter that's black. There's nobody behind there that's white. Everybody in that witch is Arabian. And they working the mess out that corner store. Big ups to them. You know what I'm saying? So that is the same way they're executing it. That's the same way we could be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not a corner store, you want to open up a clinic. You know what I'm saying? The bigger, the better. But you got to start somewhere. Like I said, a food truck. You know what I'm saying? Get your little license to have your stuff parked at the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Taco Tuesday. It's still a business. You're owning a business. And that food truck can become international. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? You could have, that's your own thing. You could, with the Too Fat to Fly, they didn't got the freaking macaroni and cheese fried chicken or something. That's them. That's original. You know what I'm saying? So once you put the plan into motion, nobody's gonna stop you, and you're not gonna be able to use an excuse. Well, I just couldn't do it. Why couldn't you do it? You went for business, right? Don't, because many people get freaked out by, okay, but what happens when I don't have the money to open it? Look, like I said, once you have the drive, it's not going to be nothing that's going to hold you back from doing what needs to be done. Like I said, it's bigger than a want at this point, because we're going to be encouraging other people in our community. You know what? I need to go ahead and get my little hustle up legally. Okay, preferably legally, y'all. And Angel said that in the video too. He was like, there's 3 types, and I'm not going to name more because I can't remember. But the third one, and when he said it, I was like, that makes the perfect sense. He was like, he said the third one is the one who was like, well, you know what? I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go ahead and let the white man give me a job, but I'm still going to complain about him, doing me dirty. He was like, you want to do all that and then still invest your time in the white man, but yet you won't put your money into your community. But when the white man line up and say, oh, you got this job, you are gung-ho to go get it. And I'm like, and you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, I remember Malcolm said when I read the book, and I knew this prior to that because I watched, a couple of his speeches. And he had said, you want to do all this complaining. This is paraphrasing. You want to do all this complaining about the white man. You know what I'm saying? Yet, then you want to go up and, oh, can I have a job? Can I please have some reparations? That's not going to work. It's not going to work because you're going to complain and you're going to complain and then what? Nothing gets done? If you're going to complain about something, look, the most person I got respect for is somebody who complains and they actually going to change it up. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand to sit next to a person who going to sit there and complain and nothing is, you just going to do the same thing. You know, so listen, people in school, and this is a small example. They're talking about, this boatload of work. Oh, we have a boatload of work. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of doing this. You know what I'm saying? Once I go to college, they're not going to be giving me this much work, because when you're in college, you're an adult. Guess what, honey? That's a joke. Because actually, when you get to college, it's going to be more work. And more work after that. And when you get out of college and you actually start your career, whoo, it's going to be more work after that. So, but to complain about a bunch of work, right? And then you're not going to do anything, but you're going to do exactly what you're told to do. And you should. That's why I don't complain about work. Even if I'm like, dang, that is a lot of work. I'm going to end up doing it. So what's the point of me complaining about it? Oh, this is ridiculous. I can't stand this. And what am I really complaining about? Like I said, once you think about the logic behind it, okay, I'm going to college, so that's going to be more work. And then once actually putting the work into my career, actually getting to where I want to go, that's going to be work. And then when I actually get into my career, that's going to be work right there. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think forward, you see? Don't think about all the work that it's going to take to get into the business. Think about the benefits of being a black-owned business that could possibly turn into a branch. That could be a franchise. You know what I'm saying? Now, all franchises don't last. We've seen that with Blockbuster. Okay, so once you get to the franchise, let's make sure we're supporting each other enough that we're staying up. Once you get the black support, the thing with us, with black people, I'm not going to lie about it, we will not be unified. A lot of the time, we will not be. But once you've seen that thing, once we do get unified, oh, everybody's afraid. Are you kidding me? Did you remember when Mike Brown got shot up down there in Ferguson and all the black people was rioting? Y'all know how scared everybody was? Talking about, oh, snap, them niggas is down there acting crazy again. The amount of people I had coming up to me. Can you believe what's going on in Ferguson? Yes. Of course, I believed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it was right or wrong. But, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I was able to believe that. But once we get unified, y'all, it's nothing that's going to be able to stop us. It's nothing did you hear what I said? It's nothing that's going to be able to stop us. Soon we gonna be the cornerstone on the block or whatever on the block that's shutting everybody else down who trying to come in. Sorry, it wasn't on purpose, but we have that unity. We are in support of each other. You understand what I'm saying? So for that reason right there, we are unified. You know, so we don't want people using that excuse, well, I don't have the resources. Look, as long as you're able to get access to an online course. They have online business courses. Do what you got to do. I've even spoken to, and this is rare though, I've spoken to some people who have not gone to college, but they've gotten their business license. And like I said, they got their food truck or they've opened up a hair salon and they doing their thing. That's their little side hustle. They doing what they need to do and what they want to do. But not only that, it's encouraging other people to come up and do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? There was this, There was something, I didn't go to it because I forgot to give my permission slip in. Sorry, you guys. There was something called the 43. And I guess the 43 is, it gets a bunch of people together, and there's investors, and you go to them and you present your ideas to them for a business, and they decide whether or not they want to put their money in it, and they pick a winner. Whoever's needed, didn't need so much revision is the person who won, and obviously whose was the best, you know what I'm saying, the one they seen most, effective. So it was these two sisters, and they ended up on top, and they got the money from the investors, and that was such a happy thing at that moment, because even though I wasn't there, we watched a video on the 43 before, they were actually able to go to the field trip. Sorry, I forgot my permission slip. These two sisters, they won, and it was such a happy moment because, first of all, it was two sisters, so, I gotta rep the sisters, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like, they was really up there, they had everything ready, they had the blueprint, it was so organized, and, like, we've really been planning this out to the fullest. And these sisters weren't rich, that's why they needed the money. And they out there doing, they're educated, they went to college, and now their dreams are coming true right before their eyes. And little do they know, I was already wanting to go into business. Now I'm sure that I have to go into business. Two of my sisters, up there doing what they need to do, encouraging people and whatnot. And it was a white dude they had to pitch their idea to, too. And they did it wonderfully. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if you somebody, a black person in particular, who's talking about going into, and this could be for anybody really, but I'm speaking, you know what I mean? I'm speaking to a certain audience, but everybody can listen, you know what I'm saying? It could apply to you as well. If you're somebody who knows that white supremacy is active right now, and something needs to be done about it, and you want to do more than just complain about it, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship and black businesses, get your hustle and come on, like, start your own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, start it up. Just start it up. It's going to, like I said, there's going to be a lot of work that has to go into it. I'm not going to lie about that. You know what I'm saying? And I know that. People, try to talk me out of going into business. Oh, that's going to be, it might not work the first time. Yes, I know that. I'm still allowed to do so. You know what I'm saying? People told me the same thing about taking psychology, because I wanted to open up a private practice. You know what I'm saying? That's a business. You feel me? So, and, people always say, the second and third. Listen, if you want to do something, you better go out there and do it and make no excuses. Especially when it comes to black-owned businesses, because we need more of it. And at one point, the New Possibilities even said, he read a study somewhere that it would take 228 years for the black person's wealth to match the white person. I say we change that. I say we change that today. I say a lot of our youngsters need to be, even if they just take business as a minor, we need to be going to school for business. You understand? And even the Jedi has spoke this. Is a little more, out there, like, no, which you better be going, I'm going to kill you if you don't go for business. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this, even if you're going, if that's what it is as a minor, you know what I'm saying? You want to go out there and take your business. So even somebody else going into business, you might be, we might be able to combine our ideas. I took business. And then you end up taking over their whole company, and they're out, and you booted them when they brought you on, you just took their whole business out, and then, no, don't do that. don't do that. Don't do that. They brought you on, so whatever. But yeah, you guys, I don't want to ramble on too much longer, but that's what I'm saying. Black-owned businesses, we can get them, everybody, and that 228 years, let's change the statistic if we can. You know what I'm saying? It's your girl, Jada J. I'll be right here next time you check me out. Thanks for watching. Peace.